and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You look at Toronto, they currently hold the 4th best record in the conference.
You know, for the Raptors, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
And we have a minute to catch up with our reporter. What do you have for us, Allie?
The Mavericks last season traded away Kristaps Porzingis. Can they find a new number 2? Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "We'll see. It could be we'll have no second scorer, just guys that play roles at a high level. And you see teams win championships that way, too. I have to put guys in position to be successful and find a way to win." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Jackson in at the 3, the small forward. And for Dallas, we've got Maxey, Matisse Thybulle out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
That's just a fantastic decision from Doncic, seeing a chance to go to work inside and taking it.
Here's Van Vliet. That one no good. And it's Dallas the other way. They defeated Utah in their last game.
Thanks to their stellar defensive intensity, they registered a ton of stops in that one.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
Here's Van Vliet. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Pass to Barnes. Trent for 3. The rebound by Embiid. Doncic outside. And Doncic hammers it home.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Trent. Can't get it to drop. And the Mavericks going the other way now.
And when you watch the way Trent Jr. can take over a game, just a gifted scorer who can explode once he gets going. He's impossible to slow down.
And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul of the game. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. For 3, Maxey. That shot missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Tries the spin move. And it's blocked by Thybulle. Maxey against Barnes. Doncic passes to Thybulle. Isaac outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Embiid. Stolen by Van Vliet. It's Barnes on the wing. Back to Van Vliet. Looking to end the drought. Here's Siakam. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
And with Trent Jr., he very much is a microwave scorer, Grant.
Oh, he heats up in an instant, B.A. A bit of a streaky shooter overall. I would like to see him round out his inside game to find new ways to score if his shot isn't there.
Now here's Doncic, coming off a 31-point game against Utah.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Siakam with it, picked up by Embiid. And Siakam with the slam!
Wow! Siakam putting something extra on that one. Just a gifted player with style and substance.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Embiid. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Utah.
And he did his part from the line. Drew fouls and made them count.
So it's Toronto now. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Pass to Trent. Ooh, poked away. Siakam the screen. Van Vliet misses.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Thibault. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Toronto trailing. Siakam, the pass to Trent. And here's Barnes. Embiid covers. Here's Trent. And that one's long. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Doncic outside. Pulls up on the wing. Barnes with the rebound. And here are the Raptors now. And here's Van Vliet. What a tremendous game he played against San Antonio. Jackson outside. Releases from 15. The shot no good. And it's Dallas the other way.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills. And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
The first free throw is good. And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Grim.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
Now here's Jackson. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Achua. The kick out to Young. There's the three. And the Raptors miss again.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
On the wing, Isaac. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. And the Mavericks with some changes. Vanderbilt comes in for Isaac. And it's Sims in for Doncic. Outside Maxey. Pass to Sims. Just 4 to shoot. Three-pointer Embiid. Rebound by the Raptors. Here's Flynn. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
And for coaches bringing in new systems, Clark, it's amazing to watch them build a base and then add layers to it.
I agree, B.A. I mean, that's one of the remarkable things about the NBA and teams coming together. You've got to build it, and guys have to sacrifice and adjust along the way. That's the only way it can work. And you got to be fundamentally sound and committed to the process, coaches and players.
And Thaddeus Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Sims. No good on the quick three. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Flynn. Now here's Achua. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Mavericks. The Raptors also with a sub. Boucher's checked in for Scotty Barnes. Here's Toronto with the ball. They trail by 7. Pass to Achua. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Maxey, and they're pushing it up. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him. There's a minute 26 left now in the first quarter. Here's Flynn. looking for his first basket still in this one. Screen by Young. The 6-footer. Tipped away. 4 on the clock. Got a hand on it.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Now here's Maxey. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. After 13 seasons with Rick Carlisle in charge, the Mavs changed their head coach in 2021, Clark.
Hiring Jason Kidd, B.A., and he was a member of that 2011 title team that was a lot of fun to watch. We saw Dallas dedicated to the defensive end under Jason Kidd's leadership. A new voice brought new energy and a refocus, and we'll see if that can be sustained going forward.
Ntilikina, he's checked in for Maxey. Jackson outside. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Achua with the dunk.
Hey, major props to Josh Jackson. Made an intelligent play there. Has a good feel for when his guys have a clean look.
Pass to Sims. Here's Bull. Pulls it from the corner. Sims can't get it to go.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Here's Achua. That one is off. And that does it for the first quarter. The Mavericks on top, up by 9. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
So for Toronto right now, we've got Chris Boucher, Fred VanVleet out there with Malachi Flynn. Then it's Pascal Siakam, and it's Barnes in at small forward.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
Here's VanVleet. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Isaac.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it. But it's been good on a number of levels.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And it's the Raptors with the ball, following the score by Dallas. Siakam outside. And counted from 12 feet. Siakam's got his second bucket on the night.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
Pass to Ntilikina. Back to Doncic. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Siakam. And in that win against the Spurs, he's another guy who played really well. And that one drops for him. Siakam's got 4 points this quarter.
And just using every inch of his incredible wingspan, Siakam is able to make some creative finishes.
And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. I'm not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all That's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Now here's Doncic. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Dallas no good that time either.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Siakam. He got a piece of it, and he recovers it. The three is up. The shot no good, and it's Dallas the other way. Doncic on the wing, guarded by Trent. And they doubled up Doncic. Here's Ntilikina. No good from outside. For Toronto, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Trent, the pass to Barnes. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And Dallas calls time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's Embiid after the basket by Toronto. Achiuwa's checked in for Boucher.
Raptors substitution. Precious Achiuwa.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pass to Embiid. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
You know, we see Embiid operate a lot from the perimeter, but he is clearly at his best owning the paint.
Siakam missing again.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
To the middle. That's good from Embiid on the assist from Maxey. Embiid's got 8 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Flynn. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. Tell you what, the Mavericks are so good in the half court. It helps that Luka is virtually unstoppable in most of the sets they run. The team feels very comfortable playing a slowdown type of game.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. Well, a careless foul. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws. That slowest team in the league under Jason Kidd last season, Clark.
Well, there's no shame in that for them because they were playing to their team's strengths. They want to put the ball in Luka's hands and space the floor and let him go to work. If you have Luka, that's a smart way to play.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Mavericks. Sims comes in for Luka Doncic. Young, he's checked in for Toronto. Jackson comes in for Scotty Barnes.
This is really amazing. I mean, from March 1st, 2014 to October 26th, 2016, Joel Embiid didn't play in a basketball game. 31 long months, rehabbing back and foot injury.
Here's Flynn. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
And now we have a chance to recognize our player of the month for the Western Conference, Joel Embiid.
Oh, it's been so much fun to watch him on the offensive end recently. He's really his team's engine on that end of the floor, sparking plays and helping them find open shots and big points.
Here's Flynn. Young with a screen on Maxey. Stolen by Vanderbilt. Left side Thybulle. Maxey passes to Embiid, and Thaddeus Young gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game. Well, give Philadelphia credit. They didn't rush Embiid back.
They, in fact, trusted the process, pun intended, folks. And Joel has returned the favor. An MVP caliber center who changes a franchise. He is a franchise cornerstone piece. A great example of how being patient and doing what's best for the player ends up being a winning combination for all.
So it's Toronto now, following the score by Dallas, and stolen by Vanderbilt. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds, Dallas will have it. Let's look at the top rebounders from last season. Fifth best, Joel Embiid.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
.141 left in the second quarter. Here's Sims with the second effort. The three is up. Rebound by the Raptors. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena. And they proved it that game.
And the Raptors miss again.
He's got to be mad at himself. Won't get a better look than that.
Outside Maxey. Rebound by Van Vliet.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Pass to Flynn. 43 seconds left in the first half. To the wing, right side. 5 on the clock. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Maxey. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 16-7 run. Embiid with it, guarded by Van Vliet. And here's Thibault from downtown. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Thibault's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, that's just good heads-up basketball from Embiid, making the pass to the open man.
Outside Young to the right side. Here's Flynn. Lets it go from 14. Misses off the left iron. And so it's Dallas. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Nick Nurse, and Coach, I saw you imploring your team to pick it up. Where do you need to be better in the second half?
Well, we're not very good offensively.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and a battle is also upon us. Not Kenny and Shaq this time, thankfully, but two outstanding players through the first half.
A couple of guys locking horns tonight. Neither one of them backing down as you would expect. You could tell both teams are giving these guys space to work.
And they're taking advantage of the opportunities. And now looking at that first half, what an impressive performance so far for the Dallas Mavericks.
They've got the defense seeing double. Quick ball movement. Defenders are a step behind. It's no wonder this lead is probably insurmountable.
Inside, outside, dink, dunk, swing. I'm dizzy. That's why I'm about to drink some of this shake.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Maxey out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Embiid in it to 5 down low. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's Thybulle. Embiid passes to Isaac. Doncic right side. Inside. Here's Embiid. And Embiid gets the double team. Isaac for 3. Goes back up. Embiid's shot is good. Embiid's got 12 points in the game.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Trent. It's hauled in by Isaac. Isaac's got 4 rebounds in the game. Maxey passes to Isaac. And they pick up 2. Isaac's got his second basket of the night.
Well, you look at Isaac. He's got a nice ability now to finish inside. Very impressive.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Trent, the pass to Van Vliet. To the paint. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Now here's Maxey. 11 points in the game. Siakam against Embiid. For 3, Maxey. It doesn't go for him. And it's Toronto taking it the other way.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Here's Trent. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. Knocks down the long J.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position grip.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
The Raptors have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Jackson can't get it to go. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Doncic right side. Up top, Embiid. And Embiid gets the double team. Maxey, a good look. Dallas, no good that time either.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, wasn't able to cash in.
Barnes passes to Siakam. Isaac, right side. It's stolen by Trent. Siakam against Doncic. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Look at how well Embiid uses his size on defense there, swatting down the shot and doing it with authority.
Pass to Maxey. Now Thybulle. A shot to stop the drought. Rebounded by Trent. Down low. Here's Siakam. And it's blocked by Embiid. And he recovers it. Now here's Maxey. 11 points in the game. Now here's Embiid. He's covered by Siakam. Now here's Thybulle. Doncic on the wing. Here's Embiid. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Dallas.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And you also have to respect the pride they take in playing defense. They've been able to get some takeaways because of their activity level.
Timeout called, the Raptors and the Mavericks with some changes. Bol, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Ntilikina comes in for Thybulle, and it's Caruso in for Maxey. Young, he's checked in for Toronto. Boucher comes in for Trent. So it's Toronto now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Now here's Barnes. Tight defense on him. Young from long range. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Young's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Dallas has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Caruso, the pass to Doncic. Back to Caruso. Just 5 on the clock. Young with the defensive effort. Toronto has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Van Vliet, the pass to Young. It's hauled in by Isaac. Isaac's got 5 rebounds tonight. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates and we're playing great basketball. Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. Now here's Van Vliet. 5 points in the game. Isaac with the steal. Doncic outside. Pass to Caruso. Dallas again missing. The Raptors have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Jackson outside. Boucher a screen on Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Van Vliet, the pass to Young. Off target from 3-point range. Young's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Here's Caruso. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
You know, one of the things Jackson is well known for is his defense. I mean, he's athletic, he's got good timing, and he really relishes playing defense. And his length is actually very helpful as well.
Now here's Van Vliet. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That free throw no good.
And you know, as good as Young can be in the open court, it doesn't quite carry over to his free throw shooting.
Vanderbilt checked in for the Mavericks. And Toronto also making a switch. Chua's checked in. He does not get the second one. The Mavericks shooting only 42%. To the inside. Vanderbilt. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
First team foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks, Jared Vanderbilt. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Mavericks making a change here. Maxi's checked in. And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Van Vliet. 5 points in the game. 1:21 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Boucher for 3. He drops it from range.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
And Dallas calls time here.
And when you take a look at them defensively, they finished in the top half in the league in opponent field goal percentage. They really made an effort to try to make things difficult for their opponents at all times.
And they really put in the work on the defensive end last season to limit their opponent's scoring. They were all business on that side of the floor. Now here's Maxey. He's got 11. Doncic left side. Vanderbilt with a screen. Pass to Bull. Clock at 6. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Look at the turnover situation, guys. It's not been that bad, just a handful. And when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Boy, and that'll give them a nice injection. Nothing like a rejection to get a team fired up.
Now here's Van Vliet. Lets the three fly. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Doncic finds Caruso. Doncic on the wing. Give him 8. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Doncic has got 11 points.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back-at-you 3. The revenge triple.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now here's Doncic. Off target with a jump hook. Now Van Vliet. Oh, it's stolen. And Dallas calls time here.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
From deep, here's Doncic. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. More 2K action in just a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Precious Achiuwa is out there with Scotty Barnes. And it's Siakam in at the 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Embiid drawing the double team. Out to the right wing. Here's Maxey. They get it back. Vanderbilt to pass to Embiid. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
You know, with all he does offensively, at his size, Joel Embiid is like a cheat code, a special talent.
To the left wing. Siakam in the post. Embiid covers. And it's blocked by Embiid. Maxey attacking. To the wing on the left. Embiid inside. Achiuwa's there. Pass to Maxey. Thibault on the wing. Here's Embiid. Achiuwa defending. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Precious Achiuwa picks one up.
You know, you can't go for the shot fake. As soon as Embiid has you in the air, it's over. You're done.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And Embiid drops them both.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Van Vliet outside. Boy, viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant?
Hey, B.A., you said it best. The league is in great shape. We have great leadership, talent. It's an exciting time, and I think the league has more growth globally in the years to come.
Here's Embiid. He goes up again. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And again, Toronto no good. For Dallas, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Outside Maxey. Outside Thibault. The shot. No good off the back of the rim. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Trent to stop the drought. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Trent's gotten his first points in this one.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Maxey against Van Vliet. And there's the foul. It'll go on Precious Achiuwa. That's foul number 2 for him. Jackson, he's checked in for Toronto.
Into the lineup for the Raptors.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Pass to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sims. Sends it home from three-point land.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Oh, a beautiful finish by Fred Van Vliet.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Pass to Sims. Back to Maxey. From behind the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Trent from long range. That one doesn't drop. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Maxey attacking. Pass to Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. Thibault finds Vanderbilt. Here's Sims. Now Embiid. He's covered by Siakam. No good. A bit long that time. Now Van Vliet. Jackson outside. Back to Van Vliet. Trent outside. Pass to Siakam. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 16th rebound on the night.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over. A different look for Dallas. Isaac, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. And Doncic has subbed in for Sims. Toronto on D. Pass to Doncic. And the play-in tournament has been a success, but some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Granted, kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And, yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players.
Maxey passes to Thibault. Trent against Doncic. Isaac with a screen on Trent. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. To end the drought. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Toronto calls timeout. And the Mavericks with some changes. Bowl, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Ntilikina comes in for Thibault. And it's Caruso in for Maxey. And here are the Raptors now. Van Vliet with it. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic outside. 1:57 left in the fourth. Doncic is doubled. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul of the game. And in international soccer, we see the worst teams relegated to a lower tier. Clark, you think the NBA needs more consequences for losing?
You know, I don't think there are more needed, Brian, when you consider the fact that flattening the lottery odds was a step in the right direction recently. And then you think about the play-in tournament as well. I think that, too, adds a level of disincentive for losing. So right now, I think the NBA is in a pretty good place in terms of dissuading teams from losing.
And Dallas with possession. They're on a 13-4 run.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Mavericks.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And when you only face a team twice on the season, you love to win that first one. Now they'll have the mental edge in the next meeting against the Raptors.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Joel Embiid.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
And here's Trent. Shot clock at 5. Over Caruso. Trent's shot is off. There's 37 seconds left in the final quarter. From deep, here's Doncic. On target from range.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's Siakam. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Siakam. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the moment. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.